Trigger warning. The following content may discuss sensitive topics such as mental health, abuse, violence. Please proceed with caution and take care of yourself. If you feel uncomfortable, it's okay to step away.
Fucking work. And listen, if it happens again, kids, sorry, I can't do anything about it. The boxes are on because I can see requests in. Hold on a minute. Oh, there we go. Mods, be careful, it's not a troll. You're letting... Be careful, it's not a troll you're letting in the boxes, please. Make sure they've got a gifting level and plenty of followers and things, right? So, mods, it's down to yous. Make sure they've got like a proper account.
It's making tell.
You are?
I was just making sure.
Can't find you. You're here, Babby, so you obviously have.
Pearl.
Hi.
Mickey's not a mod. I'm not a mod. Sean's not a mod. I don't know if you've got mods on here or not.
Right, hold on a minute.
Because your comments are just going so quick, you're not like seeing your comments, that's all. Oh, Sean is a mod.
Live recordings, manage guests. Oh, fuck's sake.
Where's Mickey?
Confirm. Right. So, Mickey, comment, please.
Beauty's not, and Ashley's not.
Wait, if I just get... There's Mickey. Oh, I don't even bloody follow you. Fucking hell, man.
That's great, isn't it?
So, manage guests, confirm.
I'll jump in the box so it's easier for you.
Right, hold on. And then... I don't
You want to see my willy?
Oh my God, please, mods. Right, just careful. Who are you putting, kick you out, who's ever just said that. Fuck's sake, man.
For fuck's sake, what a night.
They just get excited and want to show you part.
My goodness. Pearl, can I just have a quick chat?
Yeah, of course you can.
Please. Okay.
Right, that's enough mods now. Careful who you're putting in, please.
Yeah. I'm not in Hayley's lives anymore. I was blocked. But one thing I will say, I won't drag Hayley. And she did show receipts for the money that was put in. No matter what anyone says, we all see those receipts. And I'm not saying it because I'm her best friend, because I'm blocked from her thing, but that I will stick up for her for. Okay, lovely. Thank you for letting me in and have my say, Pearl.
No. Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
You say that you've seen the receipts for the money that was put in. Put in where?
It was put into her PayPal account and her bank account, and we were shown receipts for it. And the family received every penny they was meant to get.
That's
Listen, I'm not going to sit in there and argue. This is Pearl's live. I just wanted to come up and say my bit. Okay, thank you a lot, Pearl, for that.
You're welcome, Babby. Thank you.
Can I just reply to Nana respectfully that I believe that maybe Nana has seen receipts. The problem being, see, when it's your personal bank account, when you go into your online banking, you can filter.
Please, mods, be careful who you're letting in. I'm sorry, just be careful.
You can filter certain transactions. Now, she would not be able to filter transactions under, see if somebody's sending money to your bank account, they can pick what the name of that transfer is called, right? So, see, for full transparency, see if the money was received over a 48-hour period, Hayley would need to isolate that 48-hour period and show every transaction. If she went to the co-op for toilet roll, if she got a pizza, she would need to show every transaction in and every transaction out over that 48-hour period. And you would also get a balance of that 48-hour period as well, what the balance was to begin with.
Yes.
And what the balance was at the end. And that's the only way she can be transparent.
Right, so nobody is disputing that the family received
over the £6,000. No one's disputing that. The family did receive that. What we're disputing is Hayley never proved how much was raised to begin with. She didn't show anyone how much money was put into her PayPal to begin with. She sent 15 screenshots to the family, and it was, to be honest with you, they couldn't make head nor tail off it.
Yeah, exactly. And this is where, see, if you're raising money for a third party and you're asking the public for their money to pass on, you must be transparent. And see, effectively, if she's this could actually turn into a fraud investigation, realistically, because her private bank account has received public money to pass on to another person, and she must be transparent. She must be, otherwise it's fraud. I just wanted to say that anyway. Thank you for your time, Pearl.
You're welcome. Sorry, my mind's elsewhere. Sorry.
To be honest, this is a lot of information to take in because there's so many people, and I just want to say thank you for being patient with this all, Pearl.
Yeah, listen, you're absolutely fine. Your Fickers has got me a box ban.
How long does that last?
About 3 days, or sometime maybe it's a week, I don't know. But listen, if there's anybody who's for Hayley as well, please type in the comments. Exactly, that's what I was thinking of. Type in the comments you're here to stand up for Hayley, and feel free to come in. As long as you've got a gifting badge and it's a proper account, you can. Right, go on, who's ever going to talk next?
Hi, Pearl. Thanks for letting us up. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
I just want to brush on a little bit. I know it's horrific. Everything that she's publicly stated, of all the cases that she's done. But sometimes it's what she actually says on her live. And she publicly humiliated her own daughter, and it was vulgar what she said. It was along the lines of, here's some wipes for your disco, MINGE. And for somebody to, I can't get it out of my head. She's vile. She says the worst things. She's inappropriate. And to say that I've got a daughter, and my daughter's really reserved, and if I had said anything along the lines of that, she would never come out of the house again.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand how people can't see how bad she really is and what she says, and because she's got such a big platform, it's really unsettling as to who sees.
Like I say, I don't watch it, and I don't really know, only barring from the Courtney bits that I really know about. Barring from that, I don't watch her, I don't know anything. What happened on me tonight, I know I'm here sitting with my finger up me butthole basically, is because I genuinely do not watch it, but I allowed Gemini and the other girls to come in, have the say about things, wanted to get this out there. But for anybody for waiting for an opinion of me, I really can't give one, because I really do not watch this woman, and I only become...
See, I'm the same.
I only come... like sort of half okay with her through Alex. She used to go into Alex's, and this is where I got to know her at. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like it's Gemini and all the other girls that you want to be speaking to about this. So don't think that I'm just sitting here and not having an opinion. It's because I can't, because I really don't know anything about her.
The thing
I
is,
just think she really needs to be careful with having such a big platform, what she says. And then not just throwaway comments, because that might have been a throwaway comment to her, but it stuck with me. So God only knows what her bloody daughter, sorry, first one, God only knows what her daughter felt like when she was saying it. It's just, you've got to have some sort of
getting blamed again. I'm going to the police on you, Pearl. Alex.
But anyways, I'm going to drop down. Thank you so much for having us. I hope everybody's okay, and my condolences to everybody that's been through all of this, because it is heartbreaking. But thanks for letting us up there.
You're welcome anytime. Thanks, baby.
can I just say there's a lot of stuff that I'm not willing to put out there. There's an extreme amount of concerning things Hayley does say on her platform, like publicly shaming people and people that pisses her off. Like she outed a girl's bulimia to thousands of people. Do you know what I mean? The thing is, Hayley does true crime, and then she dabbles in the drama talk side of it, and it's just whenever she says she's got a responsibility to not get her community involved in these things, and then her community gets involved, and they want to defend her. I get that completely. Yeah, it's just when there's a mix up between the two, you know, on what she can and can't say. Anyone can say what they like, really, but she herself said she has a responsibility to not put her community in that position, and she has done.
Like I say, I can't have an opinion because I don't watch her. But anybody who does know her, anybody who's in here for Hayley, get up in the box and come and say and speak. Like, why you can. Everybody's allowed opinion. You're not going to be jumped on. Nobody's going to be getting attacked. Come up and have your say. It's not a biased platform.
I'm more than willing to talk to anyone, so I am.
So, mods, will you put people in, but make sure I've got a police case now. Really. Anybody who wants to come in. Hey, my Mims, how are you, me baby? People saying they're not coming in the box with Ginger Gemini. Listen. No, listen. I don't know what they're just going to go on about, Gemini. So I can't, go back at them over anything. So they'll be sitting saying, listen, if you want the box, it's your chance. Gemini's sitting in. You're not getting jumped on. So it's your choice. If you want the box, come in. But I ain't dropping Gemini for anything. This was her awareness, whatever it was. So she's entitled to be there. It's your problem if you don't want to. Nobody's getting jumped on. Nobody's going to start shouting because they'll just be dropped. So please come up in the box if you want to chat. But don't be telling us who to drop and that you're not coming in because certain people's in. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, right? Sorry. What's that say? Comets people can't control people's lives. Nobody's controlling my life. Nobody, even if you called Alex Brigham, you're not controlling my life, right? Because he's got a police case active. Just putting that out there. Anyways, right. So if you want in the box, Gemini staying. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Sorry.
No, it's all right. Does Katie and Miss London know they're in the box?
I don't know. Katie? Miss London? It's some focusing on.
The other one that's unmuted now is me, you and Mims.
Mims!
I'll drop her down.
Mims is asleep, for fuck's sake.
Right. Drop Katie. Does Miss London know she's in the box?
No, I've just talked to her. Out.
Right, Miss London's out.
Right, so everybody, now's your chance. Boxes is empty. If you want to be in, get in. If not, I'll just talk about something else. Do you know what I'm saying?
How can you check the box request? Apparently someone called Vicky wants the box, but she's on private.
Vicky, right, accept. We'll just let one at a time because I'm having no screaming and shouting. Hi, Vicky.
That's someone called Mandy.
Oh, sorry, have I let the wrong one in? Sorry, Mandy, out.
Yeah.
I'm just putting them in one at a time. Where they're Vicky. There we go, we've got Vicky in. Hi, Vicky.
Hello. You all right?
I am, are you?
I am, thank you. I just want to say a few things. I actually like Hayley.
That's fine. Go on. Have you said?
I do think that she's done a lot of good on the app. I've watched her for a few years now. Watched her cases. The Jay Slater case being the first one. And everybody has their own opinions, but I do agree that the Jay Slater case doesn't sit right. I also feel the same about the Adriana case. I believe that somebody was writing in the comments before about someone being put, a child being put in the pool after. I do believe that did happen because we've seen the video evidence. There was no there was no one in that pool. No one was in that pool. Then a child appeared in the pool. There's a lot of things, to be fair. Ginger Gemini has came for Hayley a lot. I had a bit of a squabble with Ginger Gemini because she accused me of slating Hayley comment on her platform. I had never slated Hayley comment as I watched Hayley comment. I said to Ginger Gemini, I've never been and slated Hayley at all. And she said, yes, you have. So I said to her, well, bring proof, which is only right. You show me the proof that I've slated Hayley, and then we'll go from there. Ginger Gemini.
You're saying the name's Comet, not Comment.
No, that with the Vicky thing, there's another girl called Vicky that come on my page, so I got the wrong Vicky, so I will apologise for that one.
Yeah, right. That's fine. But then obviously Ginger Gemini.
Comet, not Comment. Yeah, Comet.
Comet, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, it'll be the way I speak. Yeah, but I do think it has turned into hate, and there's a lot of people on this app who do hateful things every day, and they're not taken accountable for their actions. But I also think that people should take into consideration Hayley's mental health, because it's not just one live, it's 2 live, it's 3 live, and it's the same people all the time.
Can I answer you back on that bit?
Yeah.
So again, with Hayley's mental health, right? Does Hayley give a flying F when she's affecting anybody else's mental health? So you can't pull the mental health card when you doing what you do on here day in and day out and for over years period. So when people come back at her, they've been getting shut down left, right and centre. So what about all of them people's mental health that's been getting affected?
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Hayley's mental health is no more or less than everybody else's mental health.
Well,
this is my
that's what I mean. Everybody counts. We're all human. You know what I mean? Every single one of it is human. And, you know, there's so many things that Hayley has done that I have agreed with, but it would take 16 weeks for me to go through it all, you know, like the money from the Adriana. I was in the lies when she raised that, and she was really passionate about that. That was about helping a young girl. And I'll be honest with you, I would never have heard about Adriana Young if it hadn't been for Hayley. So, you know, there is wrongs, but there's also rights. I do think Hayley brings a lot of good to the app. I really do. I sit and listen to Hayley often. People are saying she's transphobic. I have a transgender child, and Hayley has spoke to me and, you know, being very good about the situation. I've never heard her call anybody in a transphobic slur. You know, Ginger Gemini said before that she covered a transgender case just after the thing with Courtney, which is false, because she'd covered that beforehand too.
She covered it again whenever Courtney annoyed her, and there's video evidence.
I don't think why would you think that was aimed at Courtney? It's about putting awareness.
But she has to EQ as well, so there's videos out there about that.
It's an extremely transphobic to EQ, all because EQ camped her, because Hayley did that first, and then EQ said the comments about her children, which I wholeheartedly think is absolutely disgusting too. Do you know what I mean? And 2 wrongs don't make a right.
Agreed.
I think, well, in all honesty, AQ said about unaliving our children first, then she said a transphobic slur. Which I get. I would probably do the same.
It was the other way around. There's timestamps on them.
Yeah, there is, and they've been shown. There is, and they've been shown.
Vicky, has it been shown on Hayley's live, or were both parties are allowed to talk?
It's all over the FYP.
Exactly, and that night EQ cam-tooed Hayley. I jumped in the box, Hayley left, Hayley ranted about EQ, and then EQ mentioned her kids.
Can anybody confirm who said it first? Does anybody watch this and know what was done and said? Because again, I don't watch this shit. I don't like it.
But obviously everyone's going to think I'm biased, so...
No, police confirmed it.
Defend herself. Sorry, I'm just replying to a comment.
Police actually confirmed it with EQ's case. Hayley said she mentioned her kids, and the police confirmed that she was transphobically attacked first.
Oh, so the police has confirmed it.
So where,
That's on EQ's page.
so where's that?
EQ's page.
Oh, first police confirmed it. So Hayley Comet was the first one to do something, and the police have confirmed it. And I have just had confirmation of a very good friend of mine for that.
I stand, I stand corrected. That's fair comment, but I do think it's, like I say, there's so many people.
So there you go, everybody can't be wrong about her. She pokes at people. She knows exactly what she's doing and what she's saying to people. Thank you, me baby. Thanks, my Kelly. So, Pearl, wait there, what's that just said? Pearl, you don't watch Hayley though, and I've just had it confirmed. Would you like to get in the box, Snooze? I've just had it confirmed from EQ herself. So I'm taking it literally from the horse's mouth. The police confirmed it was Hayley who done the trans comment first. I'm just letting you know the gossip.
Sorry, I'm just reading the comments, right? I was wrong in one thing. People are saying I'm wrong in so many things. She didn't lie about Adriana Young. I watched the evidence. The grandma was accused, and that came from the mother's mouth.
One minute, me baby. EQ's not going to tell a lie over that, because then she can come with the police letter and show you that EQ's telling lies. Listen, I believe EQ 1,000,000%. It's on the first police case that she had against her. She was trans something to EQ before EQ said what she did. Right? So I believe EQ. Sorry.
That was all NFA'd as well when the Hayley tried to take a police case out now.
There we go. Sorry, you know that, like, but I'm not having EQ called a liar. If it's on a police letter, that's fucking confirmation enough for me. Thank you very much.
There's no reason to lie. There's Luke as well. Hayley also said that Luke went around the app calling her names all day and dragging her content. He didn't. All he said was that she was blocked.
Thank you,
There's a video to prove that too.
Did Luke went round the app calling what?
He said that Luke went round the app calling her names and dragging her content. And
Luke! Did you?
No, he didn't. He just said she was blocked.
Luke? Been calling Hayley Comet, have you? You little shit. We need the proof of this, because Hayley could be right about Luke.
There's a video to prove that as well. I have that saved. I'll tag Luke in it.
I can't take sides just because Luke's my friend.
I'll tag
Which I have just took aside because there's a police letter to prove it. Something don't ring right. The bell, if it's broke. Alex. Get in the box, Luke. Have you been ripping Hayley around the app?
What you drinking, Pearl?
It's that AU vodka. Sorry.
Oh, that's dangerous, so it is, isn't it?
I know, but I'm a dangerous woman tonight. Let other people in, sorry. Ask EQ about the AI EQ made of Hayley's DV. And if they've got it backwards and forwards, the same as, I can't speak on that, that's up to them too, the same as other things was said and everybody sorted it out. That's their problem, not mine. We're not saying this one's done that and that's done that. We just pointing out everybody can't be wrong about Hayley Comet.
Exactly, Pearl. And there's just a tiny bit of accountability. I feel right.
And we having nobody going against my EQ in here. Thank you very much.
I feel like
at that
Bunny Q, Bunny Q.
Get him out, get out.
I feel like all of this could have been avoided
against our EQ in here. Thank you very much.
I feel like all this could have been avoided had a tiny bit of accountability been taken 2 years ago, a year ago, 6 months ago, you know?
I've just asked this. I said, what is the end goal you want from this? And like everybody was like singing from the same hymn sheet. Mish! Yeah, is that for me or somebody else?
Wrong person, Michelle. That was meant for me. Pal, that was
Michelle, get on there, baby. Who's Michelle? Is that which Michelle was it?
Michelle that I think gifted Courtney. I think it was that Michelle, wasn't it?
Big up, man. Michelle, comment. So I can make sure I follow you. Make sure you're following us on my other account, me baby, you know. Sorry.
I think when you're talking about what's the end result.
Where's Michelle? Oh, she'll be up here. Hey, Michelle. It's a private account. Make sure you follow us back and on me main account. Thank you. I love that. Let us just get another drink. Luke, don't start. Be nice with everybody, please.
I just want to say, right, anybody that wants to come for me, please feel free to go and tell someone that gives a shit, because it won't be me. So if you've got a problem
Sorry,
with me,
everybody, I'm excusing him. He's on his monthly.
feel free to contact someone that gives a fuck, because it won't be me. Okay?
He's on that angry stage.
Absolutely
tonight.
not. But feel free
He's got his monthlies.
Feel free to contact someone that gives a fuck. Bye.
Luke, can I have another panda off you, please?
No, I'm broke at the moment. I'll give you one at the end of the month.
Piss off, bro. You'll give us
I'm
what?
broke at the moment. Don't ask questions.
Broke. What a liar. I don't anybody ever believe a word that Luke says.
Haven't got a pot to piss in.
Don't believe a word that Luke says.
I'm even thinking about asking Hayley for a lion, and she can have my loyalty.
She can give me a lion if she wants one.
Right.
Please, Mod, it's my Chantel. Oh, she's up there. Chantel, keep the comments right. Everybody just talk, but keep it respectful or you're getting kicked. While I just refresh myself, thank you.
Yeah, I'm still here.
I'm going to have to jump down because my kids are shouting in the background. I'm going to get them washed.
Oh, well, everybody, Gemini's gone. We'd be warned before you get in the box, just because she's gone. Any rawness or, unacceptable language, you will be kicked immediately. Chantel, watch the live. But thanks, my Gemini, and any time, my baby, you want to come back, you can.
Honestly, thank you so much, Pearl.
You're welcome, me baby, you're welcome.
What I was just going to say before I drop down as well, I just, in terms of what does everyone want from this, I think everyone would really like some accountability from Hayley. I think people want her to be held accountable and for her to obviously acknowledge that her actions, her behaviour have been harmful, it has hurt people, and that she's going to do different and do better moving forwards. Accountability has to be taken, and I think if she doesn't take accountability, then these awareness lives are just going to keep happening. People keep highlighting the bad behaviour if she doesn't make any changes. So that's what's needed, accountability. And obviously she's not going to be feeling great. People are talking about her mental health. Well, of course, you have to think about the mental health.
Everybody else's mental health.
You have to think about the mental health and the distress that she has caused other people. And I can tell you what she is feeling now probably isn't great, and it probably is affecting her. But I'll tell you something now.
However bad that's been affected, do you know what I'm saying?
However bad she's feeling, her 3 children are alive in her house at the moment. She's affecting
Can we not bring children into it, please?
Okay, but she's affecting people who have directly just not lost their children, and she hasn't given a damn about how it's making them feel. The most horrific event someone can go through in their life, she's added to that pain and that trauma. So what she's feeling now, unfortunately, she's going to have to suck it up. It's not going to go on forever if she takes accountability.
And Hayley, I know you're watching. You can come in, me baby, and have your say. Don't think
just needs to take accountability. Once she's taken accountability, then maybe she'll be able to move forward. But until that's done, I just think this is just going to be, it's just going to keep going on and on and on. And her demise is not going to be great.
What does that mean?
Her demise is in her, how the end result of all of this is in her platform, is in people following her, is in the awareness lives. That is a demise of her, it's not going to end well for her. I don't mean physically. I just mean as in how this is all going to end is not going to be well for her if she continues doing the same thing and thinking that she's going to get a different result.
So Hayley, your demise is in question, me baby, so feel free to come in.
Give me 2
Can
seconds,
I quickly second what Charlene was saying there? And listen, everybody's entitled to an opinion. The point being that any of Hayley's followers who are in here that are saying that, well, let's not bring this up now, it's going to affect her mental health. When these things were happening, her mental health was not a concern, it wasn't an issue, and it wasn't being raised. Let me put it very plainly.
Well, I thought it was a mucky picture there. Sorry, go on.
A very prominent serial unaliver.
Who, you?
No.
Say what? Say that again, what?
A very prominent serial unaliver. The guy in America. Right. Now, see when he was found out, caught for everything he did and he went to court, was there anybody sitting in that courtroom saying, well, look, he's done what he's done, but let's not go for him now because it might affect his mental health? No. And has that ever happened? Ever? No. Because his actions caused the reactions and that's the end of it. So for any supporters that want to support, any supporters that want to support, do that. Absolutely do that.
Team Hayley. Come in, Team Hayley. Nikki Palmer. Come in, babe, because I've seen you commenting all night. In fact.
But don't come in, Nikki. Don't come in and say, let's not affect this person's
been admitted to the box, me baby. Come in and plead your case. We're doing a crime live. Get in.
Can't compare this to how.
Pearl, is it okay if I talk?
Oh, yeah, sorry, baby. Go on.
Oh, it's okay. Right, I've been watching Hayley now for 2 years. And I was actually watching the live when Hayley was raising the money for Adriana for a second autopsy. It was meant to be paid for until the company actually dropped out last minute. And Hayley said we only had 24 hours to raise the money, or Adriana wouldn't get the second autopsy. That was then confirmed by a family member on live with Hayley, and they agreed and said that the information, everything was sent over to them, and we actually got thank you off them. And another thing that I just want to say as well, why is everybody concentrating on the bad of Hayley? Because Hayley's actually done quite a lot of good things on the app as well.
I'm not disputing Hayley's done amazing things. So I'm not. Hayley has done some amazing things in this app. While that does not take away from the hurt she caused me and many others, though.
I don't know about that.
I think, yes, she's done a lot of good, but in my opinion, listening to what I've done, I mean, I don't know how long she's been on here, but I think it's 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. It could swing different ways, I don't know, but just for what I've seen, I think she's done equal amounts of good and bad, my opinion.
But the difference is, see the public things that she's done good.
She has, she raised quite a lot of money for Chippy.
Sorry, see the things that she's done publicly that are good, they need to be weighed against the things that she's done privately that are bad. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You can be publicly, you can be a lovely person. Privately, you can be an absolute, just the worst person in the whole entire earth. So
exactly that comment there. Sorry, everybody. What about the grieving parents that's asked her, can she stop with what she's saying? And she still, as we've seen, kicked them from boxes and just carried on with what she's doing. Like, is she putting herself in them families' positions? Because if my family was on here, and something had happened to them, and she was sitting, putting pictures up, telling the stories, and I'd personally asked her to stop about my child that wasn't here, please believe me, it would have been took off TikTok. It's not just for about a few people looking in, listening to her about a thing. She's talking about like actual families, unalived relatives, and they are asking her to stop. So that's the part I don't agree with that.
Can I ask, when you say she's done a lot of good, could you name one thing that she's done good? Could you name it just off the top of your head?
Well, first of all, she raised all that money for Adriana's family, and what I seen not long after the money got sent over, Adriana's family had no money whatsoever. And I think it was about 3-4 weeks after, Adriana's family started decorating, they got engaged, they got married. The second good thing that she did was she raised all that money for Chippy.
Right, can we go back to the first one, right? So she raised all that money for Adriana, right? Now we've seen receipts of what she sent to Adriana's family. What we've not seen receipts of is how much she collected.
100%.
So if she has collected 10,000 and sent 6,000, prove us wrong, right? Prove us wrong.
Well, that's what she needs to do. You can't ask.
Sorry, just in regards to the wedding, she did not contribute anything towards that wedding. The family member, Angie, hosted the wedding in her home because she had a large home out in America. She hosted it and she confirmed that she had paid for everything, for her gown, for her pedicure, her manicure, everything. So Hayley had no part in paying for the wedding.
You can't ask.
One at a time, or you'll be kicked. Don't even think about starting. One at a time. Sorry, Hazel. Sorry, Chantel was speaking up. Paula, I don't know which one. Can you just wait your turn? You can all have your say, but wait your turn, please.
I've finished now.
Natasha, can I just continue on to, so what was the other one? Chippy?
Yeah.
Well, look how that went. That went tits up. So that's somebody, that one creator on the app. What she did was got her comments to collect money, right, for him. So that's nothing to do with true crime. So what else is she? What's one thing that she's done in the true crime community that she's done really good?
Paula, can I just quickly say, Natasha, you can't ask Paula to prove what Hayley received. And listen, it's been proved what she put out. Paula's not in a position to prove what she received. The only person that's in that position is Hayley. End of.
Yeah, you can
but I believe the defence that Hayley will use as the, well, I'm not showing you my private bank account, but do you know what? See, if you're not going to be transparent about public money you're asking for to pass on to a third party, then set up a GoFundMe and do not have it put into your private PayPal or your private bank account, and you won't be asked to be held accountable. It's as simple as that.
Can I just finish, please, what I'm trying to say here, right? Natasha, I'm just going to educate you a wee bit here, right? Now we'll go right back to the start where it was Madeleine McCann. She got that totally wrong. She pushed out a totally different person to be Madeleine McCann and then had to make an apology video saying that person wasn't Madeleine McCann. She then went on to Nicola Bulley. Now, she'd have covered the Nicola Bulley case and ended up blaming Paul Ansell for her death. Now, that was her husband. She pushed that narrative out, right? Now, we'll move on to Jay Slater. She went on to the Jay Slater case and pushed out the narrative that she was in close contact with Warren Slater, that she was talking to his wife on a daily, which was rubbish. You heard earlier on that the comments were made to lie about that, and it was admitted about that, right?
Mods, keep a check on the. Sorry, 1 sec. I'm just popping to the loo. Sorry, I'm drinking now. I'll be there all night. Keep a check on the platform. Thank you. I'll be a minute.
Right, so she made a lie about that. She said that she was in close contact with Warren and she had spoken to Warren. You did hear the statement from Warren saying that Warren had never spoken to her. She slagged Debbie Slater down to the ground, saying that she knew exactly what had happened to Jay, that she made sure, because of where she was spending the GoFundMe, that she was making sure that her son was never to be found, right? So we've moved on to the Jay Slater now. The Adriana, she totally fucked that up, right? She said that she was going to put Adria back in the pool and burn down hotels. So she totally fucked that up. So you tell me, exactly what good has she done on this app, apart from drag her mods, drag people round about her, tell lies about her mods, tell lies about people round about her? You tell me exactly what good she has done.
I can actually say a couple of good things that she has done. I was an ex-mod. I'm no longer part of the community, but I will sit here and I will say this forever, that Hayley absolutely did really, really well when covering the Sarah Sharif case. She did that with such dignity, and there was money raised with Dame through a proper thing, and a well has been built in Pakistan for all the children there. She did amazing with that. She also has brought awareness with Martin Cossa and his son Charlie Cossa and the knife crime. Those things she absolutely did really, really well, and I can't.
With all due respect, where's Charlie Cossa? The people that turned against her with that Charlie Cossa is she said that she was going to STAB somebody, didn't she? She's going to STAB them in the head. Whether that was funny or having a good laugh or whatever, I don't find that funny, especially when you're promoting and pushing forward to be anti-knife crime, and she turned round and said that, didn't she? So she cannot promote something, she cannot be advocating for Charlie Cossa and then turn round and say
that she was going to STAB somebody in the head. It counteracts what she's pushing forward, so, and that is our problem.
No, and I do hear that, but as I said, I was her mod for a long time. Most of you know this, but there is some things that she has done, and there is some things that equally that she's done not as good. But as much as we want to bring awareness to Hayley, it is important to note the things that she has done really well. And the Sarah Sharif thing, there's nothing that you can say about that. She did really, really well. She learned about the culture, the country, and everything. She did so well. And I know I've been, talked badly about, but I have to sit here and I have to give her credit where credit is due. I can't just say everything she's done is bad because we're no longer friends. I have to give her credit where credit is due.
Can I just say
I'll give her credit. I'll give her
one at a time, please.
I'll give her credit, right, for the Sarah Sharif case if she has got that wrong. I'll have to do my research on that, but I'm seeing comments here saying that she got that wrong as well. So I'll keep an open mind about that. I'll keep an open verdict about that. So far, we're not doing very good because she said that she was going to STAB somebody in the head with the Charlie Cossa, with the Sarah Sharif. I haven't done my homework on that. Anything else that she's done good? So if I'm not going to argue with you, but you think about everything that she's done wrong, and that one thing with Sarah Sharif doesn't make it okay.
Paula, 2 minutes. Let somebody else have the same minute, please. 2 seconds.
I completely agree with you. Like, as I said, I've been spoken badly about. I know I have. I stood up with Kiki because I don't agree with any of those things, but I can't, as much as me and Hayley are not friends and we will not be friends, I cannot sit here and let her just, and it is so important to raise awareness of the things that she has done. It is so important, and I completely agree with that. But we have to acknowledge some of the good things. It can't all be, like Pearl said earlier, she has done good things publicly. There has been that bad things that she's done publicly. There has been bad things that she's done privately. But as I said, there is some good things that she's done. That's the first one that comes to my case.
But can I just say something?
And raising awareness for other cases, like American cases, there was so many that she's done that I can't sit here and say anything badly about because she really did that. That's all I have to say on the matter. I'm not getting involved in it. I said I had to say yesterday, but I have to give her credit where credit's due.
Thank you.
The awareness
Sammy, what were you saying?
I was just going to say, I understand that she's raised money, but then when she sits and throws that back in their face, that just counteracts everything that she's done, because you don't do that. You don't raise people for somebody. Sorry, you don't raise money for somebody and then just throw it back in their face. It's not right. Mm-hmm. And that just counteracts the good in what she's tried to do by throwing it in their face. Yeah. Sorry, that's all I had to say. Pearl, I love you, by the way.
Love you too, my Sammy. Thank you for that.
Oh, bye.
Bye. Sorry, Hazel,
Hey, my Chantel. Hey, everyone. I only came up really because it was about the Adriana situation. Can we just remember that the Adriana case, that was a live case that was happening at the time. So when Hayley was speaking on it, it was mainly down to theories. And I know when I was around at the time and we spoke about it, we did actually try to educate Hayley in how the practices are over in that country. That's mainly what I wanted to come up with say. As far as the money situation is concerned, and I don't like people having to bring up the money situation, people are saying that there was only made aware of the Adriana case due to Hayley. It was actually very quite known. It was on Facebook, it was on other social media platforms, it was also on newses as well. So there was a lot of money already being raised. There was London Star did an amazing charity event to bring money in London at one point. That also got diminished about the way that the lady was singing in her song to her visual to Adriana. There was so much happening within the communities that actually that came about. Hayley then came about with it. So as far as the second autopsy is concerned, it was actually a lot of celebrities that raised that money. That money was already raised. So what then she wanted to do with that money was give it to her family and her children to use however she wanted to, and we're missing that part of that. So the money for the first I can't pronounce, I'm so nervous, I'm so sorry, I can't get my words out, I'm only quite good at speaking. Autopsy was done, the second one was already raised, so there was all money raised for these autopsies. I just wanted to make that quite clear, because back when I was around talking about it, these are the kind of topics that we came up to speak about at the time. So I'm not here to bash Hayley. I think Hayley has had an amazing platform at one point. I don't know where it went left. And I really hope that she gets the help and healing that she needs, take some time off the app, come back and do what you used to do when your content was good without bashing others. That's all I wanted to say, really. But
well done, Hazel.
No, I'm so nervous. Chantel
Don't
will know
be
what I'm like. I'm
nervous.
normally
You just
all right
have
in
to
a
blend
box.
in and hear me, baby.
Hazel is usually all right in a box, but I just think
I'm absolutely shaking. I'm not even lying.
Don't listen. You blend in with us all and hear me, baby. Honestly, just
it's all right,
always
pal.
be yourself.
All right, thank you. Will do. Bye, everyone.
You're
See you later, Hazel.
Bye. Thank you. Bye, Hazel. Right. Sorry. Who's next? Is it Rembo or Kirsty?
Kirsty, I believe, because Kirsty's been in the box for a while.
Hi, Kirsty.
Hey, pal.
Hi.
I just wanted to say, like, obviously, I never really get involved with, like, the drama side of TikTok, because that's not...
Sorry if I just said your name wrong. I'm sorry, 2 minutes, Kirsty. Rembo, sorry, I've just called you Rambo, sorry. Go on, Kirsty.
It's easily done, isn't it, though?
I'm looking at the comments.
But yeah, I just don't understand, like, obviously, yeah, okay, she done some good, but it don't outweigh the bad, to be fair. And before Hazel went down, I was actually going to say that Hazel was absolutely right in what she said about, obviously, what the funds were raised for, obviously, for Adriana. But, you know, all of that aside, I think, as we all know, Hayley needs to take accountability for everything. All the bad stuff she's done to people, you know, no matter what it was that made her do it, she still needs to come and apologise to everyone. You know.
See, I'm agreeing with you there if she took accountability, because just what I'm listening from other people, at one point she had a very, very good platform and like done things like proper. Like I say, I don't know, I'm only listening to comments. So she obviously done things proper. So that's all people's wanting, is for her to come and take accountability for the bad things that she's done. And like our Hazel's just said, wherever it went left, nobody knows. So
yeah.
Can I just give you my opinion on what I'm listening to everybody about? In my opinion, I think where it's gone left is when money was getting involved, like large amounts of money, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's just gone AWOL from there, to be quite fair. But yeah, I mean, threatening people and stuff like that... Like, there's no need for it on here. This app used to be a really good place when it first came about.
Yeah,
it was a place to make friends and everything, and now it just seems that it's gone.
It has, but listen, we all agree on that as well. And this is drama side of TikTok, so you're not going to come on here and think, "Oh my God, let's bake a cake today." Come on, it's drama talk.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it so happens she's ended up over here where I don't think she ever was in the first beginning. But it is drama talk, and that's what you're going to get, and that's what people tune in for. So, just saying.
I think where it went left was when she was covering...
Sorry, Paula, 1 minute. 1 minute, I'm not shutting you down. It's just, Kirsty, have you got anything else to say, me, Babby, or not?
No, I just wanted to get that out, to be fair, Paul.
That's absolutely fine. Thank you very much for coming up and having your say. And now we'll get on to Rambo. Sorry, I called you Rambo before.
You made me laugh. Are you all right, Pam?
I am.
No, I think with Hayley, she did I wouldn't say an amazing job, because I never thought that she was a psychologist or whatever she was meant to be at the beginning. I always saw her as someone who thought that she was a lot better than what she was. She was only reading from the papers and everything at the beginning, and that's how I looked at her. I always thought there was something about her that I couldn't pinpoint that weren't quite right. And all these lovely girls and lovely ladies that have come in and have been really, really affected by her. The one thing that I just can't get my head around, and it's no disrespect towards any of them completely, I just can't get my head around is, okay, that you all felt the same feelings at some point. Why didn't you contact each other and talk to each other and get it out there? Why now? Why? I understand why now, that because you've got a platform, you've got Pearl's platform, and that you're saying it, but I just can't get my head around. If that was me and I had someone and I knew other mods and I would contact them and say, I would ask them how they felt about something, or I just don't know. I would question it though, and then see if they felt the same and if I was on the right path. And that's all. I just can't get my head around that bit, and that's all I'm saying. It's no disrespect. I understand that they've gone through all pain and hurt and vulnerability in every format. I just don't understand that part.
Can I answer that, please?
I was just going to say, Gemini's just jumped in.
Of course you can. Yeah.
Like I said from the beginning, we have tried to talk to Hayley about our feelings on this. We got blocked, called
No. I meant between each of you.
Oh, we have. Do you know what? At my platform, everyone comes in and we all talk about how it's made us feel. We all support each other.
Is that now or was that then?
Over the past 2 years.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry.
And that's the one good thing that's come out of all this. Do you know what I mean? We've all come together and we can share each other's experiences together. It shouldn't have had to come to that, though. We should have been able to express how Hayley covers our unalive people. We should have been able to express how we feel about Hayley talking about our lives, you know? But we weren't. We were always shut down. We were called names. We were lied about. Do you know what I mean? It's been every single person has had a hate campaign put on them by Hayley.
Oh, yes, I can see that, and I totally understand. And that's why I said it's nothing against you. I just wanted to understand how it was. And you're saying it's over 2 years. I didn't know it was over 2 years. I'm sorry about that.
Is it longer than that, Paula? It's a year and a half for me. I think it's 2 years for Paula.
It's coming on 2 years. Just to answer the question, she was talking about the mods. The mods have tried to talk to each other privately, and this is what happens is, as soon as the mods try and talk to each other privately, Hayley goes against you. You get booted out the community for being two-faced and all the rest of it, and she turns against you, and that's no fair. You try and build friendships as mods, but you can't do that. You're either right behind Hayley and have no friends and don't have an opinion, or you leave the community. That's basically it.
Pearl hated Hayley, end of. Madrid, get in the box if you want. I've got no reason to hate Hayley, but then Hayley started poking the bear between me and Alex, and I know Alex is in the chat, and I did get the screenshots of that. So when she was telling barefaced fucking lies about me and Dan at the time, that's why I took a hatred for her. But I told her I didn't like her. I told her she was a Kent, and if she had a problem, come and see me about it. Don't sit and wangle away in because she thought she was going to get in somebody's drawers, and that was what it was all about. But she had no worries on anything there. She was just an absolute Kent. So no, I don't like her, but I did make it plain. I'll let her know about it. And if she ever wanted, instead of blocking me like a big hairy wanny, what she is, who hasn't got a backbone, she should have come and jumped in my DMs and come and spoke to me about it. That was why. Sorry, go on, girls. Sorry, Paula. Sorry I shut you down there. Go on.
That's right. So basically, that's what we've heard from the mod. I wasn't a mod. Gemini wasn't a mod, but the mods have spoken, and the mods did come to us and tell us exactly what they had been put through, etc. If they had an opinion that went against Hayley's opinion, or even said the slightest thing, that's when they got ostracised, they got booted out the Discord, they got unmodded, and they got blocked from the live. And it's the same way, if you disagree in the comments about anything that Hayley says, she'll just block you, and then she'll have an opinion after she's blocked
That's
you.
what she done with me, and I wasn't a fucking mod. I didn't even know the woman. I just made it known for being a little rat, as I said at the time, I think, or a Kent, getting in people's comments to try and get in people's ears. I let her know about that, and then what she seemed to do there was block me. So yes, I'm agreeing. I can just imagine how she blocked people out. Then I had to say on it, because she hasn't got a backbone to ever come to anybody's face, be a woman about it, and go to them and say what you've got.
That's exactly how it is, Peril. She doesn't say what she's got to say and then block you. She just, and then she calls you for everything, and then it used to be go S your MOTHER, do you know what I mean? Going SYM, that she blamed on solving your mysteries and all the rest of it. Because we
spelling things out, I don't understand a word of the main nation you're on about. And I know it was the word you can't say, so just go on.
The SYM, she said it was solving your mysteries, but it wasn't. It was other one that she used to scream and shout at people. So it wasn't as if we didn't have an opinion, do you know what I mean? We were shut down.
Yeah, I totally understand that, but I personally wouldn't let nobody ever, no matter who they are, control me or make me think. Just because I'm a mod, but I'm not vulnerable, so I understand.
Sorry, my Rainbow, can I just let Matt have his say, please, his opinion on it? Hi, Matt.
Yeah.
How you doing, Pearl? You all right?
I'm good, thanks. Are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Can I just get a recap of what's going on?
Well, I've been to the toilet, I've had a quick piss, I've pissed on my knickers again, and barring from that, I'm feeling a bit pissed as a parrot getting, and everything's hunky-dory, baby.
If you want to send them to me, I'll drop you a message.
Mods out. Out immediately now. Thank you.
Bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt. Right, is it Debbie? Please.
Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
She'll have to unmute herself, though, because I'm muted.
Debbie, baby, you're muted if you're talking. Debbie!
No.
Out, Debbie. She's not talking. Out.
Lady Sunset.
Lady Sunset. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for letting me up. Nice to meet you. I don't think I've ever been in your box before. I'm absolutely fuming. I'm really peed off. I watch Hayley every day, kind of my relax, listen to crime thing in the evening, you know, and I'm quite blown away by what I've heard the last couple of days. It's quite painful to listen to these girls' stories and men, you know, and I just wanted to ask if I heard it correctly. Was it that Hayley gave the address from the refuge out to people?
I don't know.
I mean, I've been in a situation where I was in a refuge for 8 months, so I'm going back quite a few years now. But if she did do that, she's put a hell of a lot of people at risk, a hell of a lot of children.
Yes.
She's put her children at risk. When I was in the refuge, if I knew that somebody in there had given out the address, I would have shat myself. You know, I had to move halfway across the country to get away from my perpetrator. And for one stupid person to do something like that, to ruin it all, plus the amount of work that goes on behind the scenes for refuges, for funding, to keep people confidential, safe. Who on earth would be stupid enough to do something like that? It just baffles me. It really does.
That's it, because a refuge is a place of protection where you're fleeing from something. So that's the whole point of a refuge. So if that has happened, which I can't say it has, I know a lot of people saying yes, some say no, I don't know. But if that has happened, that is another little snaky, bratty trick.
Yeah, it's really peed me off. Sorry, yeah.
There is proof of that happening, because one of her ex-mods had came and said that she was sending her gifts to the address, not to the property, the forever home that she's in just now. She got the address and she was sending her gifts to there. She also, when she moved out, her perpetrator, as she calls him, or I call him, should I say, her ex, helped her move from the safe house into her forever home.
See, that baffles me. I had, when I got my property, I had a team come round. They put mirrors and sliders across the doors so I could see people who were there. I had a red flag on my property. If I ever needed to call the police, they'd be there quicker. I had escape routes planned, everything. He would not be there. And the thing is that she goes on how she bigs women up and she'd always, protect women and, advocate for women, but she's just let every single one of them down, and it's really, really peed me off.
Yeah.
But thank you for having me anyway.
You're welcome, Lady Sunset. Thank you very much for coming up.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
Okie doke. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Sorry. Who's next?
Donna.
Hi, Donna. Donna?
No.
Out,
Okay.
Donna. So everybody say bye to Donna. Thank you.
Lula Fly.
Lula Fly. Hi.
She'll have to unmute herself.
Yep.
Hiya.
Hi.
So I've just seen a lot of messages go on about how people are saying, why don't you block her and just move on? And I just want to clarify, first of all, I was not Hayley Comet's mod. I got involved in the community because my best friend was being bullied to an extreme. So when you say, oh, just block her and move on, it's not as easy as that, because she doesn't block you and move on. What she has done again and again and again, it's not just once, it's not twice, it's been an extensive behaviour that she does, is she will block the mod and remove them, and then she'll start
Lola Fly, sorry, 1 minute, me baby, I've just realised. Mods, I've just seen it in the comments. Can somebody put them helplines up on this one, please? Sorry. I forgot it's a different account. If somebody could do that, one of me mods, I love you. Thank you. Sorry, Lola Fly, go on.
No, it's all right. So people do block her and move on, and then what she does is she goes on to the lives and she's talking to her viewers in the group, and she's then saying, oh, such and such doxed me, my children are vulnerable, and then they've done this and then they've done that. It's a smear campaign. So they don't get an opportunity to walk away from it, because Hayley then starts this hate campaign, which for a large amount of these women and men have made them have mental health issues. But she keeps going. It's not just one thing she'll do. She'll start off with it. The doxing thing always gets messaged. And then she was actively trying to get people to go to somebody's house to have a riot. And then after
have you got proof of this though, Lola Fly?
Because yeah, it's all on different people's pages. So that's why people can't block and walk away, because Hayley doesn't let them. She has to do a smear campaign.
Somebody said
for whatever reason. And this is why people have been noticing that Ginger Gemini was standing up to her, and people like Paula were standing up to her, and they were basically saying, we're not going to take it. And then other people were noticing this, and that's how the community has been built.
Yeah.
Because they have then went to these people and said, well, I'm having the same problem too. Or she did this to me back in X, Y, and Z.
And there's a lot again, of people. Lula Fly, listen, I'm not cutting you down here because I know I've let the girls come up and they've showed videos and they've given their experiences. You've just said you weren't a mod. So are you going on a hearsay of like things? Don't mind asking.
No, it's a perfectly
So has
fine
things happened to
question.
you personally?
No, my best friend was being bullied.
So did you see evidence of this?
Absolutely.
And have you got evidence to show of
Yeah,
this?
I've got it on my phone.
So can you put evidence up then?
Well, it's already in Ginger Gemini's account and Amanda's account, who was speaking earlier on. It's on her account.
Yeah.
So this is the other thing. People that are still confused by it, and I understand, because it is convoluted and it's very extensive.
Just because, listen, why I'm saying this for, right? Like I've said, it's not a biased platform, but people had to come up with proof and put things up. Yes, carry on and let them talk. But anybody can jump up and say, well, she's done this to me and that to me. And I don't want people just to run and think they're going to come up and say anything. Like, if you've got that proof to show, by all means, carry on talking. But if you haven't, Lula Fly, I don't want you to carry on talking. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it is just hearsay. And it's like anybody could basically come up and say, she's done this to me, that to me. Yes, she's done this to me, friend. We've got the proof. If you can't show proof, then... Do you know what I'm trying
to clarify? No, absolutely.
No, I get you.
But I'm just clarifying this message that keeps coming up. People keep questioning why we can't walk away.
Without proof, we can't clarify anything. Do you know what I'm saying?
The proof has been shown over the last 2 days.
Right. So whoever's got that proof, when they're up and speaking about it, because we're none the wiser, and I'm so lost up.
They've been up and
not
spoke
for you
about
to sit
it.
in the box, my Lula Bell, and like say these things. If you can't yourself pull proof up on a screenshot and show it, like I'd rather just shut this down. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm just clarifying. That's all.
That's fine, but I could clarify. My granny got pushed off a scooter out there, and if I haven't got the proof, she's been dead for 30 years. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to say. I don't want it to look like it's a big hate thing. If you've got the proof, by all means, come up and say it. Like the girls have tonight.
To the group for support. To support my best friend, and then
that's for your best friend to come forward with
and
proof.
This
is what I'm saying. I can't go. No, Lula Bell, I can't go on your say-so of what your friend's telling you if you haven't got that proof. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't want it to be all, well, right, have you got it then and put it up?
Amanda's here. Amanda.
It's about me. I was the ex-mod. Tara already showed.
So, right, hold on a minute. Right, now it's a different kettle of fish. So you're the friend Lula Bell's talking about.
Yes,
so have you got that proof, what you can put up here? Because I don't want it to be all this, here you say this and here you say that. Is this what Gemini was speaking on about you?
Yeah, Gemini showed the screenshots
so if
earlier
you'd said
on.
this, Lula Bell, it was Amanda.
I did.
You didn't. I never heard you then, sorry.
I did. I said Amanda.
But still, it's not your place to say it. It's Amanda's place.
But I am trying to clarify to the
But you can't.
people.
If
I
you
can.
want to first say
I'm explaining. I'm saying this is what happened. I'm not trying to...
Well, it should be Amanda's place to say, though. It hasn't happened to you. You're just listening to your
Not
friend.
just about Amanda. It's about all these women that have spoken.
Exactly, and they can come up and speak for themselves, and that's what they've been doing. I can't say about Chantel, well, this happened to her last week. Somebody come and nicked her knickers off the line, and she's told me that pair of knickers has gone, you have to know what you're talking about. Please, don't think I'm shutting you down, but it's Amanda's place to say it then if she's got the proof. Well, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you can't clarify anything. It hasn't happened to you. It hasn't been done to you, but it's happened to Amanda. Come on, I want to be fair on you as well.
Fine. I just wanted to clarify something, and it's
now... You can't. It hasn't happened to you.
You can if by explaining the circumstances.
Right. Amanda, do you want
I'm going to drop down because it doesn't matter.
Okie doke, my Lula Fly. Thank you, my baby. So, Amanda, sorry, it's happened to you. You can clarify me, Babby.
Yeah, it did happen to me. I was in the Discord. Sorry, I was a mod firstly, in the Discord. Hayley was happy enough, and I got booted because I had a WhatsApp group with me and a few other mods, and it wasn't about Hayley, it was about us as people, us sharing our lives and supporting each other.
It has got to stop, yeah.
It's just got worse and worse since then. I got booted for absolutely fuck all. Then I got accused of doxing Hayley's address, which is something I would never do, regardless of how much I may not like someone. I just wouldn't do it. I don't agree with it. And she put out that she was going to have a silent protest at my address. I found out that she's given my address out. Well, actually, Mini-Me came up and says that it was her that gave my address out earlier. I had to speak to the police regarding it. It's been a really tough time. It's been really upsetting. It's been horrible to deal with because I'm not into drama. I don't like all this shit. It's not me. I'd rather just not avoid it, and that's probably a fault of mine. But yeah, it definitely happened. I definitely I've been accused of all sorts. I've been accused of bullying one of the younger girls when all I said was Ellie's a teacher's pet, and it's something that I had even joked about when I was a mod in the lives. I always said that Ellie's a teacher's pet. That's the only thing I've ever said badly, but it's just shit. It's bullshit, basically. The minute Hayley takes a disliking to you, she will find a way to get rid of you, and then she'll find a way to slander everything about you or tear you down. She outed that I had disabilities.
I can confirm that because, like I say, me and her really hasn't had no goings on. But then, with the little sly digs, I know I was blocked, and then she went on to slate us without keep mentioning my name, but I knew exactly who she was on about. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So is how it works.
Yeah, she did.
There is a poll up with the numbers in. I was going to say it a bit earlier, but obviously you start talking. There is a poll up with numbers in.
Thank you.
Everybody's saying that I doxed her. I didn't dox her. I wouldn't dox her, and I didn't bully anybody.
Said box Hayley group. Do you want? Hayley can come in anytime she wants. Nobody's saying she can't. And I've said that on the other live, and I've said it on this live. She can come in anytime she wants. Any and her supporters. And if she wants everybody out the box, she can have that too. This is not a hate live to Hayley, but the girls were allowed to speak because they keep getting shut down. And when they're saying it on certain platforms, right, they're not getting heard. So that's why I said they can come onto here, push it out to a further audience, so they all allowed the opinion. But at no time has ever Hayley been stopped from coming up on the platform, not once.
Yeah, that's really all I can say about it. She says
they've got their own pages. They have, but they've been doing it for years on their own pages and getting no farther forward. At least we're getting somewhere now. What is the fucking problem? Whoever wants my platform can have my platform for whatever they want within reason, right? And if they want to get the word out there, they can. And now lots of people knows exactly what's been going on. So what's your problem? And if you don't like what you're hearing, fuck off. And I'll never ever shut anybody down. They always allowed the voice on my platform. End of. And who's going to stop us? Nobody.
She said that I gave Corey my address. I gave Corey her address when all I says in the chat is Hayley's accused me of doxing her. That's all I says. And she says that I says, I'll give you her address. I did not. I wouldn't.
Exactly.
It's madness.
Exactly. And just to say again, if they want to come on 7 days a week and do something on her, they can. And if she wants to come in 7 days a week, she can. But nobody's going to keep them shut down and never shut them down again. As long as I've got my platform, they can always come in and get their bullies. Katie, your dad was a bully. And I told him to piss off. I was about that, but tell your mum I said hello. Nobody will ever get shut down either. They can always come in and have their say. As long as there's facts to go with it.
I just wanted to say the video was on Sarah's page where Corey says Amanda never doxed Hayley's address. She never said she had Hayley's address either. She never said it in the comments. All she said was Hayley's accused me of doxing her. If you just research it yourself, don't just take Hayley's word for it. Thank you.
You're welcome, me baby. You're welcome.
Thanks, Tara.
So there you go. Is anybody for Hayley who'd like to come up?
Hi, Pearl.
Hi, baby. Who's that?
I'm just here because I don't take any sides. I watch all of
hi,
you.
Donna.
I like all of you. I watch you. I watch Hayley now and then. But I just want to say, like, being a mod isn't a job. If you choose to be that mod and you're being bullied, I would just block them. But they've made their own little group while they're mods, and they're just as bad in my eyes. They were siding by Hayley when they were mods. But now all of a sudden, because they're not mods, they're against her. They were defending her. But now all of a sudden they are the victims and Hayley's a bad one.
So somebody want to speak back to Donna there and say whatever?
Mods are no better.
Anybody want to come and have a say? Thank you for your opinion. Stay there, my Donna. I'm sure somebody will want to say something to you. Amanda, you were
a job, I'd understand, but they're not being paid. If somebody bullied me, I'd leave. You can leave. It's an app. It's not a job. We aren't there anymore, and we are speaking out about it because it had happened. You made your own little group, and I can guarantee.
What's wrong with Donna, let her answer you. Then you've asked a question. Let her answer you because she was a mod, and then you can go back and forth, but one at a time, please.
On you go, Donna. I can guarantee when you were all mods with Hayley, you were all backstabbing all these other creators and slagging all the other people off. But now you're not mods. You're the innocent ones. No, never once have I said I'm innocent in anything, but I've never lied for Hayley. I've never bitched about anybody. I kind of keep out of that shit. Well, I bet you bitched about a lot of the other creators who you're now friends with. No, I haven't.
See, I've done that. I've got to say, I've done it now. Hold my hands up. I've called most people on the app Kents and rats and
exactly, Pearl. You're honest. You'll say it to the face.
So I'll say I've done it.
Be, but that's what I'm saying. All these mods are getting all the sympathy, and Hayley's getting all the shit. I don't watch Hayley every day. If she's on my For You page, I'll watch her. So I'm not saying this to side with Hayley. I'm just seeing it as all these mods now, they've all come together. Like that other one, she doesn't even have proof of anything, and she's jumping on the bandwagon, and more people are jumping on the bandwagon that don't know nothing. I don't know a lot what's gone on. I'm just seeing the people jumping on the bandwagon, and it's just turned nasty against one person.
So to me, Donna, I think that's a very, very good point that you fetched up, because this is what I said. People for Hayley, please jump in the box and have you say, well, can I give my opinion on it? It's again, if you're not a strong person, obviously you're a strong person, I am, right? If you're not a strong person and then things start happening to you and a few people get around and start like ganging up on you, as I would say, then you get like where you're frightened to say anything, and it's only till you start speaking to somebody else who's going through the same, and it's a little domino effect. And that's how, in the end, people come out. Right, think about it in a relationship. Look how many times people will stay with somebody where they're getting absolutely threatened, they're getting tortured, they could be going through whatever, but they stay there because they think they've got nowhere else to go. Who's going to believe them? Till they've got that bit of gumption about them, they'll stay there and they'll let people do what they're doing to them till they find the strength to stand up and speak about it. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to look at it from both sides.
Yeah, but Hayley,
but it was a good thing.
Sorry, speak.
Donna, Hayley built her platform on true crime, which is quite a
Chantel, keep an eye on baby.
Quite a prominent subject. She also built her platform on being a survivor of DV. When you're a survivor of DV, or you've been subject to it, you feel isolated, you feel alone. It takes a lot to speak up, to speak out, and to take yourself away from that. It's very, very, very difficult. When you manage to get yourself away from it, you're entirely isolated. Entirely isolated. And you will find solace in people who understand your situation, which in turn means that they'll probably understand you and who you are and what you've been through. So you will immerse yourself in that situation, in that community, and people that know what you've been through, and people that you feel that you can trust wholeheartedly. And this is the problem with Hayley's community, that now, I'm not right, so let me backtrack, let me retract what I said there, right? This is not the problem with the community. The community has a choice as a whole. See, when she has picked her moderators and her closest circle, she has enlisted very vulnerable, very susceptible, and I don't want to say that word, so I don't want to say I don't want to label anybody, but she has enlisted people that are not in the greatest place, that are not in their own, that are not at their best. And she's enlisted them to do her hard work. Now, when you said that as a moderator, it's a choice. When you're vulnerable and you're looking for support, help, you're looking for friends, you're looking for like-minded, people that have been through your situation, you'll find solace in that community. So when this person has taken the choice to make these people moderators, and let me excuse that phrase, when HC chose to make vulnerable, susceptible, and I don't even know what other words, but when she's chosen these people to be her moderators, she's chosen them, and she has chosen them with purpose. And that's because these people are easily, they want to find a safe place, they want to belong in that safe place, and they want to stay in it, because see, the safest place they had, they've just had to leave it. They've had to leave it for their own safety. It's really, and I don't mean this personally, it's really naive to assume that these people are not susceptible to outside influence, to be clear. If you've been a victim of these situations, they want to find, look, I'll make it clear, they want to find a safe place, which they believed they'd found in her community. And when she made them mods, that gives them a sense of being, a sense of responsibility, a lot of responsibility, and they've held on to that with both hands, and they never ever wanted to disrespect her trust. They've never wanted to disrespect what she gave them, the platform, the responsibility, in a sense, she's given them a kind of meaning. And if you've never been in that position, you don't know it, you'll never ever understand it.
May I have? Can I just say though, Hayley suffered with DV as well.
We'll see if she did, and I'm not saying she didn't. I'm not saying she didn't, but see if she did.
She probably thought she was helping you, giving you a mod job and bringing you to the community. But people,
Donna, I was never a mod, but you know what? I can absolutely tell you from my own personal circumstances that when you've been in a really bad place, and you have no self-esteem, no self-confidence, you feel as if you've got no support, that you are looking for...
Next, sorry, can you put LR in, please, when somebody else is finished? Thanks.
When you feel as if you're looking for support, you're looking for like-minded people, and that's what a lot of people find in her community. And when she made these people mod, it gave them a sense of purpose, I believe, and it gave them a sense of purpose, and it's something for them to stand up for and stand up with. But she then turned that against them the minute they spoke or they wanted to say it against her. It's like it's a form of DA and DV, although it's
sorry, 1 minute. Can you put Rita Champion, please?
I know Hattie's waiting to be in the box
No,
as well.
she's waited for 30 minutes, this lass has.
Yeah, I can't see her in the box. She must be on private, so only
sorry, wait there. What was the name again? Rita Champ. And then, Chantel, can I drop you down to let Hetty up a minute, please?
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Thank you.
Can I just say, I've been in DV relationships as well, and some people react differently. Maybe Hayley is dealing with it through anger, because a lot of people can act out in anger, and if they feel like somebody's gone through them, they can.
But
she might be acting out in anger because she's suffering herself.
But see,
maybe she's not intentionally doing it, and maybe she does feel bad for it.
How can you unintentionally act out in anger against so many individual people who have spent, as you claimed yourself, they have spent their time moderating for you freely. They have given their time, but they don't feel confident enough to leave.
People in the comments telling me stop. No, why should I stop? Why should I not have an opinion?
You can have your opinion.
I'm not joining a hate crime. I'm just seeing it from the outside of all people coming against one person.
Donna Marie, can I speak to you then? Miss B, I think you're absolutely brilliant. You explained it exactly how it is. I was a mod for me, Hayley. I was in there, I was deliriously happy. I thought there was nobody else, no other creator on there for Hayley comment. I sat in the boxes, I done everything I could. All for free, it didn't bother me. I gifted her heavily because I thought she was absolutely amazing. One day I get blocked, just no explanation, nothing. Couldn't come and say to me, oh, that's that next time. She said, I held a wee bit alive about me. When I left at first, I said nothing. I spoke to 2 people. I spoke to one of the mods that are still there, and I spoke to Amanda. I told nobody else. I just left. I kept my mouth shut, did nothing. When it happened with Amanda, I stood up and put my hand up and started telling. Before that, I ended up going back in. She let me back into the community because Amanda says to her, I was a really nice person. I hadn't done anything. I hadn't spoke about anything. So I was let back in the community. It never felt right. It just wasn't the same after it. I was bullied in the Discord with mods because we were just new mods. They were old elite mods. Even people that have been up here that's speaking against Hayley the New, some of them bullied. We've all got our past. We've all done things. I get accused of doing hundreds of things in life she done about me. I can hold my hand up and say 90% of it are no lies. She's manipulating, she's everything. Hayley changed. I don't know when she changed, but I left her community. When she turned around, she always maintained she would never ever go against her family. See the day she turned against Adriana's family and says she's too invested in the case and she couldn't get up. That's when I left. I blocked her. I left that community and could not go back. I've never watched her. The only time I see her now is in hate lives or whatever you want to call it, but we're doing. It's not hate lives. We want justice for other people out there. She's done bad to far too many people. Last night I was broken with a woman that I had to tell her that what Hayley told me, and I turned it about to be nice to the woman. I forgot all about that because I'd left. I'd been out of that. I didn't realise last night I was a really vulnerable person back then. I'd got an illness. I'm not looking for sympathy here, and I couldn't go to work. I've never worked for a joined her community. It broke me because all I ever wanted to do was work. If you're not in a situation, I'm really sorry.
Let them have to say them, we'll ring change them. Sorry.
Sarah in the comments. Sarah saying, I need to catch up.
Oh, Hayley's mods and why he's not speaking for it. You've been told not to come up.
No, any of Hayley's mods
I
can
Haley
come up.
told them because I've seen plenty down below. They're telling Amanda she's a liar, that she bullied people and all that. It's they just change it to make people.
I wasn't a mod. I wasn't a mod, so I would.
I know you weren't.
100%. But what I will say to Donna is that.
I'm just saying to Sarah in the comments saying I need to catch up. I have a life. I don't live on TikTok watching every single performance of Hayley or everybody. It's
Sorry, everybody. There's somebody saying that Adriana's aunt is in the box. Can
I'll drop them. No problem.
Thank you. Just to let her come in to give both sides. Thank you.
I'm just seeing it from both sides. I'm not looking silly. I don't watch everything. I don't know the ins and outs.
You know what? See when you've been bullied and belittled and you have zero.
Can you comment, Adriana's and
see when you get zero self-respect and zero self-esteem.
I have no self-esteem. That's why I don't go live. I don't go live at all. I don't mod. I keep myself to myself, and I know what it's like to have no self-respect or no self-worth. That's why I'm seeing it from both sides. I don't like seeing anybody bullied, and it's not good Hayley bullying you, but it's not good all you lot bullying Hayley.
Hayley didn't bully me, but can I just
see it? Sorry, will you request the box? Sorry, everybody, will you request the box? Adriana's
never bullied me. I've been a true crime follower for many, many, many years. I've found so many holes.
No, but what will people think if they woke up tomorrow and Hayley was gone? Because if Hayley was gone, if everybody woke up and Hayley was gone,
but hold on a second. See if that happened, would that be anybody's fault for speaking the truth?
No, but that's what it's going to achieve. That is what it's going to. You say what you're going to achieve. You want an awareness, but it's not going to turn out like that. It's TikTok. I've seen it many, many times, and I've seen people take their own lives because of it.
People have done that.
Right. 2 seconds, girls. 2 seconds, because this is Adriana's aunt who's in the box. So now this is something that's happened to the family. So while you're in here arguing amongst, I want you to listen, please. Hey, Alana.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Well, first of all, the person that's in the comment, LR, is asking how did I spend the money? Clearly, you have no heart. Clearly, you don't have a conscience. Clearly, you're just full of hate and anger and bitterness, because if you actually know and was watching and really genuinely care, you would know that the GoFundMe money went towards the care of Adriana after the fact of all of this happening. It went to her burial. It went to her funeral. Nobody else paid a dime for it. So 7-8 months later, you're still concerned about the GoFundMe money? Like that not even should be a problem. But Hayley made it a problem. Nobody was talking about the GoFundMe money until Hayley HC brought it a problem. First of all, I don't care what anybody thinks about me. That's a family member of mine. That is a blood relative. And if I were to do it again and again, I guarantee you I would. Because half of you out there wish you had a family member like me to stand by your ugly ass side. So if God forbid this happens to one of you, I pray somebody like me is by your side. The way I was for my niece, the way I was for my family. And I'm still getting backlash for it because, again, it wasn't popular until HC made it a thing. I've had hate threats. I've had death threats to me, my family, my kids, my parents from this. I've had a bank account that I was with Bank of America for 15 freaking years closed down. I have money out there, my personal hard-earned money out there, still on hold because of HC. You guys are on here, oh, HC is this, HC is that, bigging her up, making her seem like she's a god when she's literally a devil in disguise. She's an unhealthy individual that needs help. I've said this from the beginning and I will continue to say it. I have no hatred for HC. I have no ill will towards HC. I still today pray that she gets the help that she needs, because she definitely is a sick individual, because you cannot use a tragedy and something horrific happening to someone to gain your platform and to make your money, and then turn around and just backlash the family, just turn around and just be a complete hypocrite when the family, and it's not even a family member, as you guys, if you watched it, the Angela person invited Hayley in. It wasn't an immediate family member, and it goes to show. So Brian even said, I don't even think I'm related to this lady. So for all of you that supported HC, I pray that God heals your heart, because there's no way that a sound mind person would follow an individual like that and condone her behavior. Her behavior is unacceptable. Her attacking families, like, she comes in as she wants to help, but her intentions was never pure from the beginning. And I'm speaking because I'm an individual that went through this process with HC, that has been affected.
And I'm sorry for what you've gone through as well.
Pearl, can I quickly back that up with something and then I'll drop? For that exact reason, the armchair detective was removed from YouTube.
Sorry, my phone was acting up. Again, I know it. Every time I come on, there's always something going on. But no, I did not steal the money, for the record. They have all the statements, the bank statements, the proof of every fucking thing. I have details. Everything's been printed. So you guys still worried about the money? Y'all have a bigger problem. That shouldn't be the problem.
Exactly.
That should not be the problem.
You deserve the world and more. And my heart goes out to you, and I can only say sorry for what you're going through, and sorry for your loss.
I do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. But if anything, I know you're watching, Hayley. This is why you should come in and just have your say. I'll drop everybody out the boxes, leave Alana in, because I think you need to speak. And do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all people's wanting. They're not trying to take you down or do anything, but come, hold your hands up for the things that you have done wrong and that you have said, and for things that you've made other people do. This is the hurt that you're causing. Just come up and take accountability. Nobody's asking for anything else. They're asking you for you to stop. And I think you should be speaking like to Alana. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all people are asking.
We've never gotten an apology. And you know what? At this point, it's okay if she doesn't apologize, but accountability. And again, the people that are still following her, the people that believe what they want to believe, those are just what I call bad-minded people that can't see further from their nose and don't want to change. They want to sit in the same old mess year after year after year and continue with the same behavior and expecting a different result. Like, I've gone through therapy with this. Like, it changed our lives all the way. Like, I don't let people in. I'm reluctant in meeting new people because people don't come with good intentions. Even when they seem like they're coming in to help, everyone, I'm learning, has a hidden agenda and something to gain. Like, if it's not something that they're going to gain, they're not going to want to do anything about it or even help. And that's not how life should be. Like, I really feel humanity is lost and we need to find to get it back. And the people that are good-hearted, good-minded, and believe in truth and honesty and transparent. And again, all these others in here that you can call me a liar all you want, because at the end of the day, you don't know me. You only know what you saw on social media. You only know what was portrayed on social media. Because to this day, I still have other people that say, I am so sorry I did that to you. I'm so sorry we didn't believe you. Because again, with me, it's transparency. And if I'm going to lie to you, I'm going to tell you I'm lying to you. There's nothing for me to gain from anyone other than God. When I'm dead and gone, there's only one person I have to answer to. And some of you may not believe, and that is quite okay. But when we're all dead and gone, what are you taking with you? Are you taking that Gucci purse? Are you taking the car that you're driving? Are you taking that jewelry that you're wearing? No, at the end of the day, what are people going to remember you for? How you treat other people, your character, what you stand for, what you believe in. Material shit and money don't fucking matter.
Exactly.
It don't
And I
matter.
say amen to that. And everybody who knows me on this app knows I am a God-fearing woman. And
I am a God-fearing woman. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the only person I fear, because
Yeah.
when you stand there on Judgment Day, ain't nobody gonna be holding your hand. Ain't nobody gonna hold you accountable but yourself for what you do on this earth when you're dead and gone. And if you don't believe in that or any of that, then you stay in that dirty mindset. Then there's a different place for you when you're dead. And this is only temporary. This world that we live in is only temporary. I will see my niece one day.
Yeah.
When I'm dead or gone, I will be reunited with my niece, because I know at the end of the day what happened to her.
Exactly.
We all
Shout
know
it
what happened to her
louder,
at the end of the day. So y'all can say whatever you want. I have proof. I have proof from my bank of every single penny that was deposited into the account for Adriana. Every single Zelle that was sent to me. So y'all need to get the fuck off of that money situation. Get the fuck off of lying, because I'm here surviving on my own as a single mother. I don't ask nobody for shit. And if you really know me, you would want somebody like me by your side, because I stand on 10. I stand on it all 10 on what I do and what I say. And again, I would do it again and again and again for a family member.
Yes.
Anna, can I ask you a
exactly.
quick question? Was it
Yes.
you that was it you the money was sent to from Hayley?
No, the money was not sent to me from Hayley.
Okay.
And there was a lot of backlash from Hayley sending that money. And again, if you wasn't in it, you don't know what happened. The money was not sent to me. The money was sent to others. That Angela was involved with that transaction. I was not.
That was my only question. Hayley's actions raising that money and the money being sent to her private account is why I've been in this box and raised that issue. If you are raising money from public people to send to a third party, that money should never get into your personal private bank account, personal private PayPal account. You need to be held publicly accountable when you're raising public money, which Hayley didn't do. That's been my whole point.
And that's
Right,
more the
and
point,
she wasn't supposed to begin with. She had no permission.
That's
Yes.
more the point what people's going on about the money for. They're saying, yes, there's receipts of what she sent over to the family, right? But what they're asking is, how much money has been raised? Is the receipts right from the start of this? Because she's saying there's money gone here, there and everywhere.
Correct.
So that's what they're asking the proof for.
Correct. And that's when everyone went haywire, when Hayley couldn't send the proof, because Hayley sent less money than she received. And I know that for a fact, and I will take that to my grave, because in the beginning, if you guys watched her and watch her demeanor and her attitude, and if you know psychology, then you can make a very sound, conscious decision for yourself. The amount of money that she said she raised changed 4 different times.
So if you don't mind me asking, Alana, sorry, and listen, you can tell me to F off, right? So
Yes.
how much did she say was raised and how much did you receive?
In the beginning, it went from, I think it was like 12,000 to 10,000 to like 7,000. And then I believe she only sent about 6. It was 5,900 and something dollars. It was close to 6,000 that she sent after
So it was
the
in
fact.
dollars what she sent.
Correct. So I guess from the pounds to the US, the conversion, for us, it was about 6,000 US.
Right. So it was $6,000, everybody, that was sent. And this is where the confusion's coming in, Alana, is because they're saying what was raised in the first beginning. I thought it was 6,000 English pound that was sent. I don't know. Like I say, haven't followed it. I was just listening to other people. Do you know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. It's okay to listen to other people, but it's also okay to do your research and speak to the person itself and get to the bottom of it. Because I don't know if you guys know the game called the phone. It's called the phone game. My teacher played it a long time ago when I was in kindergarten. He told us a story, and then by the time the story came around the entire classroom, it got changed.
Yeah.
Because people interpret what they want to interpret. And when you say something to someone, you can tell that story to 5 different people. And the way they interpret it is going to be the mindset that they're in currently. So they may not interpret exactly what you're saying. when they tell it to someone else. And I'm saying this for a fact from my mouth. Before you guys even heard about this money being raised, I was sent personal receipts from Hayley's bank account, which I archived. I have personal receipts from Hayley's bank account. Screenshot
from the family
that she
member?
sent.
Is that from the family member, Alana, who she sent it to?
Correct. I have personal screenshots of the money that Hayley received in her personal account. So when you're receiving money from a GoFundMe or collecting and you're using for Uber and you're buying pizza and you're shopping online, I have details of that. I don't speak upon what I don't know. One thing about me, I don't speak about what I don't know. I speak about what I do know. And I will always tell the truth no matter what, because again, I'm a God-fearing woman.
Exactly. See, like you'll be wondering why I'm involved in this. I don't ever watch Hayley, right? I've only knew Hayley for a few months. So I don't ever see anything that's going on. But what people come forward to me for was about to use my platform to get it out to a bigger audience. That's how come, like, my platform was used. Do you know what I'm saying? So I've sat quiet back and I haven't had an opinion on anything. I've just been listening because I don't know anything that's been going on. And it's just through listening to other people, this is how I know what I know. But my involvement in it was for my platform and be platform only. So this is why I'm asking the questions that I'm asking.
No, and I appreciate that. You can ask, I'm open to asking, people asking me questions. Because again, Miss Pearl, I have absolutely nothing to hide.
No.
Like, I have absolutely nothing to hide at all. Like I said, I've lost a lot. I've lost friends because they want to believe the hype. But again, God removes and replaces, right? Especially speaking to another God-fearing woman, you know exactly where I'm coming from. And some of those people are not currently in my life because where God is taking me, there's certain people that's not meant to go there with me. That's why I'm able to have a good night's sleep. I am able to wake up in the morning because when I lead and I lead with a good mind and a good heart, I don't have anything to worry about. I don't have anything to fear. And unless you subpoena me and you're an attorney, I don't have to show anybody proof of anything.
And
so for those who want proof or say that I'm a liar, I will let you have that.
1 minute, my Alana. This is where Hayley, and I know you're watching, you could step in and say, right, show whatever you've got, receipts, because it came from you, Hayley. This is where you could step in, and if you were wanting to justify yourself in any way, you could jump in and say, hold on a minute, I'm not having all of these lies told about us. Bang, there's the receipts. And it's speaking volumes when she's not in here. Sorry, Gemini,
Sorry, Alana, it was me brought all this to Pearl. So it was, obviously, I've been trying to push this out for a long time. Pearl has a massive platform and she graciously allowed us to use it. Hayley did drag Alana a lot. Alana has been accused of a lot. And for those in the comments, Alana is family.
Right. How do you know that I'm not family? I was live with my dad. Like, how do you not know that I'm family? You know how many grandbabies my grandmother had? Like, like who she been with? Like, you really, you want DNA now? You can send a fucking DNA test. I'll gladly take one. Like, you guys are ridiculous. Like, how am I not family? Like, that's already been debunked. That was debunked back in May.
Yeah.
That is my blood cousin. My dad and Amicia's mom are brothers and sisters from the same person.
Exactly. And so that's how I know. That's how I know there is if it was my sister and she was shown anything, I know I would be privy to that information. So
correct.
Yes,
So I do say Adriana is my niece because Amicia, her mother, is my first cousin. And we were raised like siblings. If you guys never had that, I pray one day you do have that kind of a connection with your cousin. My cousins, we don't call each other cousins. Cousins have a different bond. And I've said that from day one. I treat my cousins cousins like they're my brothers and sisters. That's how we were raised. How you guys were raised, I don't know, and I will not speak on it. But how we were raised, our cousins love, my cousins are just as the same as my sibling because we have the same DNA.
So,
we have the same grandparents.
If you don't know anything about me, why I'm coming from a very family-oriented place. We're off a gypsy family, English Romany gypsy family. So everything is all about family. And what one's got, the other's got, we all know each other's business as well. So I get entirely where you're coming from.
And Guyana was ruled by British.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of British English teachings.
Yeah.
So yes, we were raised that way. And again, for those that don't believe and keep saying I'm still not family, I do pray that you find that one day. And if you don't, maybe you'll find it another life. But I'm not here to hate, to be angry, to dislike anyone, because I'm not taking that energy with me into 2026. Okay, having to go through all of this and some soul searching and realize how fucked up people are, how mean and disgusting human beings can be, for you to wake up in the morning and just wish bad upon people, you're a different individual. And there's a different place for you when God is ready to call your ass home. And I guarantee you, when that day comes, you're going to remember me. You're going to remember these words, because I guarantee what I speak, I know what I speak upon.
Yeah, I just wanted to jump up to clarify all that for you, Alana. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Ginger. Ginger, you have been a huge supporter from day one. So you, out of all people, Cole, and there's so many others that has been with us through this thing, that knows, that spoke to me on a one-on-one personal level, that still checks up on me. I've made some great friendships through this process, but it's also changed me. I can't lie, Pearl. It definitely has changed me to where your guards are up. You're reluctant and for help. You're going to get, it's like you get to that place, like even if you want help, you won't even ask for it.
Yeah.
Because you're afraid to take help from people because you don't know what comes with that help. And with Hayley, it came with contingencies. And when she didn't get what she wanted, then it all went haywire.
But I get it. But the family thing, I just get that in itself, just because we are very family orientated. If one's got something, we've all got something. And
We've
if
got,
the other hasn't got,
exactly.
And
Bro,
if
you
nobody's got
understand it.
anything, none of us has got anything. That's how it works.
And that's how we was raised. If we had a loaf of bread and there's 15 of us, guess what? All 15 of us is going to eat from that loaf of bread. If we have one bowl of food, guess what? All 15 is going to eat and share from that one bowl of food. And you can, that is a different kind of love. That is a different kind of family connection. And that's what from the beginning, nobody understood that. Guess why?
Yeah, I do. Very much so. I understand that. And everybody that knows me has always listened to me saying, even back in the day, listen, we'd go into fields, we'd rob, we'd put the dogs out to go coursing. And if one had food, we all had food. And if one person was hungry, we was all
hungry. Exactly. We took care of each other, and we still do. We still do, because that's how I was raised. I don't know any other way. And I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm not going to defend myself for it. It is just who I am. It's just how I was raised. And that's just how it's going to be. Like, exactly. And, someone asked me, Alana, would you do this all over again for your cousin? Absolutely, I would.
1,000,000%, yeah.
1,000,000%. Even with all the backlash, all the hatred, all the death threats, them wanting to show up at my house, talking about they know where my parents live.
And again, if one of yous are in trouble, you're all in trouble.
Didn't Hayley dox
That's
you?
how it works. It's just, I'm agreeing with everything here. That's how we live.
How do you not go to the rescue of your family member that's in need?
Yeah.
How do you just stand there and watch that go down?
Alana, did Hayley try to dox you?
She tried to what?
Oh, you don't know what dox. Didn't Hayley try to out where you live? Didn't she try to tell on the internet where you lived? And she, Alana took a lot of backlash over all of this. She did, and it's just at the worst time of her family's life, and it just was completely not needed. This was all out of spite.
Can
But she didn't
everybody
get what she
stop the
wanted,
James
and then
Vino in
she
the
had an
comments?
obsession. Then
If
she
she's
created
coming
an
in, she's
obsession.
allowed in. Nobody's going to tell me no different. Leave her alone. If she's up here, she's entitled, just like everybody else is, to an opinion. Thank you.
And that's the problem. They don't want anybody to have an opinion. They want somebody that's a narcissist and a mind control to where they want you to think the way they want to think. They want you to do what they want you to do and not have a thought for yourself. That's not going to work because that's not me. As you can see, Pearl, I'm watching you and I'm on here, and most of you know I have not been on here for a while. And Ginger, you know why I haven't been on here for a while, because I can't deal with the nonsense. I don't have time and patience for the nonsense. I don't. And our family been through a lot. And right now we're really just focused on healing. But in this process, I still have to come up and defend my family. I still have to come up and defend me, especially when it has to do with a said person that continues to do this to other family members. I've had other family members reach out to me after the fact that says they was a victim of HC as well. That doesn't go on live, that is not in the social media, that reached out to me personally to say, oh my gosh, we've been a victim of her as well. Such and such happened. She weaseled her way in, offered her help, and then when the family didn't do what she wanted them to do, she turned.
Yeah.
And she became this narcissist, evil, like bitter, obsessive woman because she was obsessed. Like, you can see obsessive behavior. It doesn't take a genius to understand what an obsessive behavior is. Like, even her messages that she used to leave Sue Bryan were very disturbing messages.
I covered the whenever Sue Bryan was talking to Sexy Fada, and Sexy Fada is her username on here, and Hayley absolutely flipped her shit and asked for all the money back.
Yes, she flipped when you didn't do what she wanted to do, and her help came with contingencies. And I will always
Sorry,
say
1 minute, girls. Somebody's just put in the comment there. I am coming up here with people without receipts. These are the people that's been involved in it. Who am I to question them about receipts? They've been in it. It's happened to them. It's happened to their family. So don't question me on anything. These will have receipts, and I'm not a person to question that. It's happened to their family. So they're just speaking out what Hayley's done to them. Thank you very much. If you don't like it, fuck off.
It's stuff I played yesterday anyway to prove it. I played the video of Hayley watching the live and then her saying, I want the fucking money back, pay my people back. Do you know what I mean? So I did show receipts, and I didn't want to cover I know we got into depth with the Adriana Young case, but there was so much more to that I obviously couldn't show because there was a lot.
It was a lot, and it was a month of a lot. It was months of a lot. It wasn't a week or two. It was months of this lady terrorizing and accusing and, having her platform. And then, for me having to defend myself and defend my character and who I am. It's a lot. It's a lot, especially when you work hard on who you are as an individual, as a person. You never know what a person's gone through. You don't know what people's experiences are. So that alone in itself.
Exactly. Sorry, can I just let Gems have a little say a minute, please? Because I want to hear her opinion on it. Hi, Bobby.
Well, basically, I was just scrolling past.
So basically, she's here for a bit of can you follow her up on that, please?
Everyone follow Jamesino, we love her.
Yeah, I've got followers. I was just scrolling past, I thought I'd send a daily heart me, and then I was in the box.
Oh, well, that's good. So did you request it?
No, it said accept, so I was just here.
Oh, go on and go back on mute, Bobby.
Yeah, but basically, I just want to say, big up yourselves. And I'm dropping now, and I do think that all of yours panani stinks. You should wash your
on
panani.
A daily basis. Out, Gems.
Gem, I just washed mine.
Right,
I have a bidet, so it stays washed.
Exactly.
I have washed mine for a week. She's right.
So listen, girls, it's come to that time. It's 10:20. I've been on since 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
I fucking love yous all. Even you nosy fuckers that's in here and troll the life out of us. Again, like my Gem said, go and wash your drawers. Whenever the girls ever want to come back with an update, if HC comes on and says anything, the girls are more than welcome. Again, not on my main account because I've had the boxes took. But I will heal that. But you're more than welcome at any time. You don't even have to ask. Just message me, say, can we come on and speak tonight? Not a problem. And listen, I just want to thank everybody that's been up. Give the sides across. Again, my Alana, to you and your family, my deepest sympathy goes out to you. And shouted from the rooftops, girl, about a God-fearing woman.
Thank you so much, Pearl. Thank you so much. You're an absolute doll.
I just want to thank each and every one of you. Big up to my beautiful mods. Can I just say as well, while we're on the subject of mods, you know, if I tried to threaten my mods in any way, I think they'd all come down here and just kick 10 bags of shite out of us, right? I'm just putting that out there.
You're right, I reckon they would as well, you know, Pat. I do.
Me too. They all really live near us.
Yeah.
So I'd just get pounced on from a great height. But can I just say, I love my mods. Big up to yous because yous have got the worst job in history on my lives, but I love each and every one of yous. So,
nice.
even to me trolls and those who's got police cases against us, Alex Brigham, listen, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of yous. I love yous. And again, my Gemini, anytime at all, me baby, just message my Chantel, don't message me. Everybody knows I don't read my messages. I'm not going to tell you lies.
She doesn't.
Anytime at all that you want to be on, just come back on. The platform's always yours, but I'm wishing each and every one of yous all the best. God bless yous all. I love yous, even me trolls, and I'm going to bed now.